I don't like spending more money on things that you never see. It might be a $20,000 overage. I really don't know. It's not the way I like to start out a project. This is the risk we take as a builder. I'm on my way out to the Hardwick project. Got a call a couple days ago from Tyler. Potentially not great news. We're digging our footings and we ran into some soft soil. So we are basically going out to meet the engineer and Tyler and the foundation subcontractor to basically see what we're dealing with. I don't really want a $20,000 overage for concrete. Concrete's really expensive. We'll see what happens, but I don't like starting a project with an immediate overage. So fingers crossed for good news. What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And get an idea what's going on.
From a standpoint of the foundations looks good. You got some isolated areas to address as normal with these kind of infill spots.
All that's good. And then what do you think we need to do here?
Let's take it down a foot, look at it again.
Yeah, that's all soft right there. That's no good.
Wish I do. Actually, I don't wish I did, but the dollar amount per foot we go down, just watching them dig. Yeah. Oh, God.
There's another 400 bucks,
Yeah.
500 bucks.
The last thing you want to do is build a 5,500 square foot,
Oh, and then settle.
$2 million house, and then I'm getting a call back in a year. And they're like, hey, why did my house sink?
If you're gonna skimp on a house, footings, foundation, and framing are not the three that you want to skimp on at all.
We just finished up with Rob, the soil engineer, and Tyler, and going through the site. I'm actually really excited. It's much better news than I thought it would be. I was worried we were going to have to spend a ton of money, and it only looks like we have to spend some. So basically now it's get the footers cleaned up, call in for inspection, and then we're pouring, baby.
All right, guys, this is an exciting part of the process. This is typically when Matt and I come down to the project and we see what plans look like in real life. So we take in the space, make sure it feels comfortable, and it's everything we had envisioned. And I'll tell you what, it's looking great.
We've never done a ceiling height of this magnitude, and by the time you put the floor system in and the actual ceiling, it's gonna feel amazing. I will tell you, the one thing that I'm really happy we did was upgrade to the Advantech floors. One of the issues is when you have an exposed house like this, it's gonna get rained on, and so if you use a cheaper quality product and the subfloor gets rained on, what happens is these edges start to kind of swell up, and it creates an issue when you go to lay your hardwoods. If we didn't do this, we would have had an issue later on for sure. It would have made it harder for our hardwood floor guys, so I'm glad we did it. We came down to the building center for a tour of their facility. Anthony McKay and myself came down here to check it out. I've been here multiple times, but they have not. So this is where we get a lot of our supplies to build the houses, from windows to doors to framing and lumber and all that stuff. So that's why we're here today.
Hey, Matt, how are you? Good, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good, thanks for coming.
We already met the guys.
I have.
Well, I appreciate you having us over, and I wanted to get them a tour of the facility. You know, I've been here, but I want them to kind of see what you guys do behind the scenes.
Absolutely, I appreciate you taking the time. Come on.
Yeah,
let's
so excited. Let's go.
So check this out. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I kind of like these behind the scenes things because I get to see how a lot of what we use is made. I've been wanting to do a really unique and different trim for a while, and these guys actually created these knives, or about 5 or 6 of them, that will go into actually making this trim that comes out of a solid piece of poplar. This is the actual casing we're going to be putting in our project at Hardwick, and I think it's going to make it make the house really something special. But it's pretty cool to be able to come in here and see how it's actually made. That's fun.
This is going to be one of a 3-door entry door. One of the things I like about working with the building center is they'll actually produce this on site. We don't actually hang this, so they'll actually pre-manufacture the entire unit and bring it out there so it fits better, it's more square. But I gotta tell you, it's pretty cool to get behind the scenes and actually see our real product being built that's gonna go in the house. I think once we put this in there with all 3 of the doors, it's gonna look amazing.
Man, that was awesome.
That was fun, right? Okay, what was your favorite part?
It was really seeing that raw wood getting transformed into like all the intricate trim that they can do with those cool machines.
That was pretty good myself, I think. I mean, natural.
It was pretty good. I think they got an application you could fill out. You know, if something doesn't work out at Pike Properties, you probably could work here.
I can fill in for you and you just go do this stuff.
Oh, is that the deal? You guys are getting ready to be all right?
Seriously though, you come and visit, you get something new out of it every time.
Yeah.
Now we just got to keep building the house.
That's it.
So we got work to do.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.